Hey, so we're about to get in on one of my workouts here. You'll notice a few things. One, I'm at a new place. I'm at the Woodland Hills Athletic Center after realizing that they had a GHR, that they have a reverse hyperextension that my good friend Jennifer Petrosino, who's now my workout and training partner, can be working out with me. Now, Jennifer, she's an awesome athlete. She competes in the 99-pound weight class, I think, so she's a short little thing, but she has an extremely good work ethic and she pushes really hard. Today I'm hitting ME deadlifts, so I'll be doing deadlifts, I'll be doing pause squats, GHRs, farmer's walks, and some decline weighted sit-ups. I'm working my way up towards my max 2 sets right now. It's 600 by 2. This is a Texas bar, which is another reason why I'm really liking this gym. It's really grippy, it's got a little bit of bend, and if you put some tight clamps on the outside, everything feels rock solid. So, no slipping at all. I'm getting some really nice grip through this. I've edited out, starting now, a bunch of the long setups, but let's talk a little bit about deadlift, because I've had some questions come up. You want to make sure that your feet are pretty narrow if you're going conventional, and that by the time you're at full back extension, you're also at full knee extension. So you don't want to be continuing with your back once your knees are at full extension. So you need to time it so that you're roughly hitting full stand by the time you're locking those knees out. What else? Trying to keep a neutral flat back, at least for sacral and lumbar. If that upper back curves a little bit, that's not going to be the worst thing. You do see some higher level lifters do that. And these are just some flat New Balance shoes. I like keeping my feet flat to the ground. I've used weightlifting shoes in the past. This is just what I had on me today. So that one felt pretty good, so I decided to go 600 for 2. And it felt pretty good. Second set was a little more grindy, but you know, I expected that, which is okay. Especially the second rep here. I have to do a little bit better job of kind of clearing my head and just getting under the bar. I don't like people walking by or anything like that. If I could, I would just deadlift in a silent room with no one there, maybe some music. Well, now I'm on some pause squats. Started off really light. You'll see that got those nice rebounds on, feeling really good. They don't really provide much support when it comes to lifting, but they just keep everything warm and tiny bit of compression. Nothing really so much that's going to aid in the lift itself. I'm working my way up towards 3 sets of whatever I can get up to. Today I get up to 365 for my first set. Second set feels damn heavy. I only get off a few reps, so I decided to back off for the third set and stay with the full 6 reps. I filmed from the side here so we can get a look at, for that depth, what kind of form we're talking about. I squat high bar, I squat narrow stance with Olympic weightlifting shoes with my knees out. So you'll notice that my back is pretty upright in this position. If I had a little bit better mobility, you'd see that I can stay even more upright and keep that back directly, the bar directly over my center of gravity. But I like to keep my head in a neutral position, not really straining to look upward or creating any kind of artificial arch in my neck. Just something that creates a good shelf for me there. And I've noticed that these pause squats and good mornings have helped me out a ton when it comes to stabilizing my thoracic spine. That and front squats, I have all of those in my routine right now, and it's really making a difference. I noticed it today when I was down in the hole. It's a lot easier to keep that bar in the same position than when I feel like kind of rolling forward. For those of you guys that haven't tried pause squats, it's a really good way to find out what the bottom position of your squat is and if you can hold it. Because if you can stay stable through that, you'll find that you have a lot more strength on the way up as well. These are haymaker sets as well. These take it out of you. So I suggest really holding your breath, taking a big breath in as you're coming down, counting for a 3 count before coming back up. So we'll go to the next view here. This time filming from the back so you can see a slightly different angle. Yeah, you might be able to see something else. This is the one where I just bailed out at short of my goal. I was hoping to get a full 6 reps in, but it's just not going to happen. As far as squatting position goes here, oh, by the way, I filmed a full video on common squat mistakes and deleted it. I just didn't feel like it was quality enough to share with you guys, and that it was the kind of information that you could really find valuable, and not just, you know, some gym guy saying, you know, squat deeper, or you know, knees out, chest up, that kind of thing. I really want to make it something that's a corrective tool people can use. So I'll have to refilm that, maybe talk to a few people I know and get some more expert opinions in before we really get into that video. So I've lightened up a good 40 pounds, now I'm going at it again. Trying to hold the bottom count for a full 3 seconds before coming back up. Trying to screw my feet into the ground, pushing my knees out as I'm coming up. And I've had to work on mobility a lot to make sure that I can keep my ankles in that position as I'm going through this movement. And I do feel that tall lifters can be able to do this as well. It's just a matter of mobility. Alright, here's me on the new GHR. This is another reason why I'm so happy to be at this place. Finally, instead of just having to face backwards on a lat pull down, I finally got access to a full GHR. And I feel that this and the other PC dominant movements I have in my routine, since that's more of a weak point for me, that and thoracic stability, that I'll really able to break some PRs, hopefully. It's been a while, so I miss that. I hope you guys get that sensation of breaking a PR and just how happy that makes you. It's just so satisfying. This is the Elite FTS GHR, so we've added a band to those hook attachments there. I try the light after this, and you guys will see how much of a fail that is. Because I can't even get up into full regular posture. But this one's great for adding a little bit of resistance as you're coming up through it. I can imagine using this as a warm-up also. Kind of coming in here and getting a few light reps without a band before I hit something like, let's say, deadlifts or good mornings. Kind of wake those hamstrings up. Now we try with the Elite FTS light band, and it's just not going to happen. One of the things I'm not such a keen fan about is, oh, there's Jennifer Petrosino. She is my new workout partner after 4 hours of cardio. She's preparing for a show and is going to let nothing get in her way of cutting weight and getting down to weight. So yeah, you'll probably notice a ton of trainers in the background. This gym is heavily trainer focused, which is okay. I would just rather they work out instead of just talk all the time. It's one of the peeves I have about gyms, you know. Just get in and do the work. People wonder why they haven't made results in 2-3 years and they're still lifting the same amount of weight. If nothing else in the program has changed, and they come in and they talk between sets, and you know, they only half-ass everything they do. Alright, here's the only grip strength thing I do today. I'm going for some farmer's walks for time. I've been increasing the weight every week by 5 pounds, so I'm up to 95 pounds in each hand for 30 seconds for 3 sets. So far, grip strength hasn't been a problem for me, but I want to make sure that it doesn't ever become a problem for me, because I've had to go through that in the past. I'll alternate every 2 weeks between farmer's walks and a weighted hanging hold. Last exercise, a decline weighted sit-up. I'm going for speed off the bench here, and I've just shown 1 set out of the 3 sets that I'm going to do. Trying to keep this thing directly overhead as I reach high and explode up. Alright, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me comment on the vid, add me on Facebook, visit my house. No, just kidding. You know, whatever it takes for me to be able to answer your questions. I'm going to do a better job at checking YouTube videos and getting back to you guys, because I want this to be a community feeling and really be able to provide some support and help for anyone that needs it. Thank you very much. Train hard.